One. So welcome all the participants to Department of Commerce, University of Madras. The PhD Viva was by Mr. Ramesh Kumar PM on the topic applications of Internet of Things and its impact on performance with reference to organized retail sector. And we welcome Dr. R. Shanti, the Research Guidance Supervisor, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Madras. And we warmly welcome Dr. D. Vimala, the Excellent Examiner, Associate Professor, Head, Department of Bank Management, Anna Others College for Women. And I request Dr. Shanti, the Research Supervisor and Guide, to take over the session.
Unmute pannam.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Viva Voce examination of my candidate, PM Ramesh Kumar, on the topic application of Internet of Things and its impact on performance with reference to organized retail sector. I take it as a privilege to introduce the external examiner, Dr. D. Vimala, who is Associate Professor and Head, Department of Bank Management, Anna Others College. She has around 33 years of experience and published more than 25 papers. She is a member, Board of Studies, University of Madras, Ethiraj College, Vivekananda College, DG Vaishnav College, and many more. And she is at present guiding 8 candidates. And one of the interesting things is about she has translated a book called Inclusive Growth Through Business Correspondent. This is from English to Tamil. With a small introduction, I request the external examiner to take over the session and handle as per the formalities laid down by the University of Madras. Thank you.
Dr. Vimala, please unmute yourself.
Very good morning to everyone present here and virtually. Thank you, Dr. Shanti, for your nice introduction. Candidate Mr. Ramesh Kumar PM, under the guidance of Dr. R. Shanti, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Madras. The research topic is applications of Internet of Things and its impact on performance with reference to organized retail sector. It's a very apt and relevant topic in the current scenario where everything is done virtually. So in the case of retail sector also, proceedings of this Viva will be in 3 stages. First, the candidate will present the thesis. Second, the questions raised by the foreign examiner and national examiner will be raised, and the candidate will answer for that. And the questions will also be asked by the external examiner. Thirdly, it will be open to the public forum for any clarification pertaining to the topic. Kindly, I request the audience to keep in mind that the question should be relevant to the topic only. And finally, after the candidates answering for all the clarification, the result that is will be awarded with the degree. Thank you. Now I handed it over to the candidate.
Thank you, ma'am. I extend my warm welcome to everyone for my PhD Public Viva Voce examination for the thesis entitled Applications of Internet of Things and its Impact on Performance with reference to Organized Retail Sector. As far as thesis outline is concerned, it has been divided into 5 parts, such as introduction, literature review, conceptual framework, data analysis and interpretations, findings, suggestions, and conclusions, respectively. In the recent past, retail industry has witnessed tremendous growth and evolutions. Retailing refers to a set of activities to fulfill the end user's needs and wants. The retail industry in India are classified into organized and unorganized retailing. The emergence of retail industry is facing fast growth and vibrant changes. Indian retail sector occupies a significant position in global retail ranking. Remarkable growth in flexible income and changing lifestyles are among the major growth drivers of Indian retail industry. The retail environment is undergoing drastic transformation due to enhancement of technological innovation. Technology paved several ways of doing the business in retail industry and enhanced the better customer relation management practices. The internet has great potential to attract the customers towards the product and services. Everyone shows great intent to adopt the internet, not only to enter into a new market, but also to survive in a perpetually competitive environment. In India, the usage of internet and internet users base is increasing in day by day, which facilitates the manufacturer and marketer to adopt the internet platform to reach prospective consumers. Internet of Things is one of the innovation and transformation which took place in the recent past in the retail industry. The IoT key drivers such as radio frequency identification, smart labels, codes, sensors, visual light communications, and Bluetooth are changing dynamic in the retail industry for the effective customer relationship management practices. Implementations of IoT in the retail industry requires proper internet environment, skilled employees, secured and manageable atmosphere for the applications. IoT helps the supermarketer to increase the sales, reduce the cost of doing business, overcome the competitions, and betterment in customer relationship management. Enhancement in the socio-economic condition and lifestyles of customers in the Indian retail sector is leading to the digital opportunity and adoptions in their daily life. IoT helps the retailer to serve the society by developing the right kind of customer-retailer relationship management product and practices for the customer engagement and delight. The review of literatures consists of existing research empirical findings and discussions of emphasize the concept of innovative technological practices in the retail sector were explored in the present study. The attempt has been made extensively to understand the existing body of knowledge pertaining to key areas in the realm of retail marketing and consumer behavior. At the outset, studies related to emergence of retail sector in India, RFID adoptions and application and integration of strategic technology, information technology innovation and its adoption, internet application technologies in operational performance, emergence of e-retailing and innovation strategic adoption were focused in the present study. Finally, it supports that vacuum in the existing phenomena to explore the application and adoptions IoT in the realm of organized and unorganized retail sector in India. An in-depth attempt has been made to investigate the various philosophies, theories, and significant contributions in the form of literature for the purpose of designing the research model applicable for the current scenario. The theories related to revolutions in the retail business, technological innovation, acceptance were explored for the better understanding. The proposed model was developed to explore the determinants of internet application performance in the organized retail store. Need and importance of the study is concerned, it is need of the hour to explore the application and adoption feasibility of IoT in the retail industry, particularly supermarket. This present research study may enumerate various solutions to the unidentified and unexplored phenomena of IoT's application adoptions in the growth of supermarket in organized retail sector. IoTs provides a enhanced customer experience and optimal utilizations of resources, retain the customers, and a way to sustaining the competitive environment. The retailers have taken an incremental approach in adopting the IoTs, using it to address the specific problems, creating targeted efficiency, tweak the customer's experience. The emergence of effective strategy will allow the supermarketer to familiarize itself with the IoT capabilities while keeping the cost in check. It can also lay the groundwork for expansion into new areas of the retail business. It is an imperative to explore the different, unique, and imperative marketing strategies that helps the supermarketer overcome the challenges, such as effectiveness, inventory management, supply chain management barriers, customer supplier interactions, and involvement for the enhancement in the profitability. After the understanding of these gaps in these literatures, an attempt has been made to correlate the research gap with the problem prevailing in the society. There are some questions comes into the picture. Those questions need to be investigated to provide the innovative and appropriate solutions to overcome research problem of the study. Following are these various research questions emerged out of the research gap and problem statements such as effectiveness, challenges, applications, integration, and performance of IoT, respectively in organized retail environment. The research questions emerged in this study was converted into research objective of the study, namely to identify the factors determining the effectiveness of Internet of Things practices in the retail supermarkets, to find out the effectiveness of strategies for capitalizing the Internet of Things and synergy in the retail supermarkets, to identify the structural effect of factors determining the Internet application performance in the retail supermarkets, and to find out the influence of supermarket store attributes on Internet of Things technology practices. The research questions have been converted into 12 researchable hypotheses in order to test and understand the relationship in the study. The present study adopted 12 directional hypotheses combined in order to test the relationship between independent, mediate, and dependent variables selected for the study. The present study adopted the quantitative and descriptive research design. The structured questionnaire was instrumented to collect perceptions of the retailers from organized retail sector, those who are residing in Chennai city, through the adoptions of judgment sampling technique. The sample size of 342 was found to be suitable for the study, and same were finalized. In addition, an attempt has been also made to collect the existing literatures with the help of secondary data sources. The questionnaire comprises of 8 subsections mixed with the nominal, interval, ordinal, and 5-point Likert scales measurements were applied to collect the primary responses. The questionnaire consists of personal and business profile, and followed by operational variables, integration variable, and relationship advantage variables listed in this in a slide with the necessary sources, followed by challenges variable, synergy variables, strategic variables, performance variables also presented in this in a slide with the necessary sources. Pilot study. The primary survey instrument was validated and tested for its reliability and consistency with the help of Cronbach alpha reliability criteria. The 50 samples initially collected from the organized retail sector were subjected to reliability test. The value is being nearer to 1 indicates that the scale adopted was highly reliable and consistency in nature. Primary data collected from the supermarket retailers were subjected to data analysis with the help of statistical software, IBM SPSS and IBM AMOS. The statistical tools such as frequency distribution, descriptive statistics, independent sample t-test, one-way analysis of variance, exploratory factor analysis, confirmatory factor analysis, cluster analysis, discriminant analysis, multi-dimensional scaling, multiple regression analysis, and structural equation modeling was applied in the present study. Every student has its own boundaries in the form of limitations. This study is also not an exception one. Following are the various limitations and constraints for this in a present descriptive study. Primary data were collected only from Chennai city in the Tamil Nadu, and research in other areas may produce different results. The study only involved in the supermarket stores, and the results may not applicable to other form of retail business. A study on supermarket retailers' internet application behavior cannot given an enduring and long-lasting finding over a period of time. Behavior patterns are likely to change with the socio-economic, technological, and cultural trends. Limitations associated with non-probability purposive sampling or judgment sampling method is applicable to the study. results and discussions. The store attributes indicates that the maximum number of retailers opined that they are adopting integrated technology application for more than 2 years, and they adopted integrated technology to increase the sales of the supermarket. Further, maximum number of retailers are in the growth stage and offers the discount to its customers as a retention strategy. Majority of the retailers agreed that their technology incentives adopted at a store level is very secure at the end of both customers and the retailers. The retailers have adopted sending the notifications, messages, and emails as main promotional strategies to attract more customers towards supermarkets. Majority of these retailers undergone the training to adopt the technological platforms, EPC method, electronic product code in their stores. And majority of the supermarket have employee size is 20 to 50, and they are running the business for more than 5 years. Multiple response proves that the POS, point of sales, is the most preferred IoT platforms, followed by ERP apps, barcodes, e-store applications, wireless app, cameras, e-wallets, digital radio, and sensors to implement the technology-driven practices at their store level. Mean rank proves that IoT applications help the retailer to increase the sales, to improve the inventory management, promoting the services, and creating convenience to their customers. Exploratory factor analysis has been applied to group these variables into meaningful and manageable factors. The internet applications operation variables are significantly grouped into 2 factors, namely operational efficiency and operational evolution factor. The fit indices proves that it has goodness of fit in the factorization and results are statistically significant. Similarly, internet application integration variables are grouped into 4 meaningful factors such as supplier integration, enhanced technology domain, internet-driven market channel, and customer integration. The fit indices proves that it has a goodness of fit in the factorizations, results are statistically significant. In addition, relative adoption advantage variables are significantly grouped into 2 factors such as technology adoption opportunity and inventory management. The fit indices proves that it has goodness of fit in the factorization and results are statistically significant. The synergy variables are meaningfully grouped into 6 dominant dimensions such as external and catalyst agent support, cross-functional knowledge, effective information processing, competent knowledge transformation, IT savvy, reconciled intelligence in their order of dominance, whereas technical challenges and competitive pressure variables are meaningfully converted into 4 dimensions such as organization literacy, technical challenges, technological fit challenges, and competitive pressure for the better understanding of the research problem. Both fit indices proves that it has a goodness of fit in the factorizations and results are statistically significant. The exploratory factor analysis proves that strategic IoT planning variables are significantly grouped into 2 factors such as devising strategy and restructuring strategy in their order of dominance, whereas internet application performance variables are meaningfully reduced into 3 dimensions such as enhanced business performance, cost reduction, and revenue diffusions in their order of dominance. Both fit indices proves that it has a goodness of fit in the factorization and results are statistically significant. The results proves that overall assessment model, the measurement model with all the 7 aspects are meaningfully grouped into feasible number of dimensions for better understanding the results, summary of results, convergent validity, average variance extractions, discriminant validity proves that the confirmatory factor analysis is fit for all these selected variables. The fit indices proves that it has a goodness of fit in the factorization and results are statistically significant. An attempt has been made to classify all strategic IoT planning adopted by supermarket store into distinctive dominant clusters significantly differentiated by low strategic IoT planning factor such as devising strategy and restructuring strategy by applying K-means cluster and discriminant analysis. The results indicates that the 3 significant clusters have been emerged of the 2 significant discriminant functions. The cluster groups labeled as proactive innovation strategy, active innovation strategy, and reactive innovation strategy cluster groups for their strategic IoT planning perceptions. In addition, the cluster results supports that 98.5% of classification is accurate. Multi-dimensional scaling. The multi-dimensional scaling is mapping technique which positioning the supermarket store operational activities based on their performance. In this study, MDS was attempted to examine the constraint that frame the highly selective key elements of retail supermarket activities to capitalize and adopt the IoT practices in retail store environment. IoT integration and synergy plays an important role in supermarket retail store proactive, reactive, and active innovation strategies, cluster groups for the capitalizing IoT's planning in the store operations. The result shows that component knowledge transformation and external catalyst agent support and top management emerged as a highly important and have a higher performance among the proactive innovation strategy cluster group. Followed by component knowledge transformation factors and external catalyst agent support emerged as a highly important and have a higher performance among the reactive innovation strategy group. And finally, for the supplier integration and component knowledge transformation, internet-driven market channels are these having higher performance and have a higher importance on the active innovation strategy cluster group. Finally, the MDS results that the above 99.1% results predicted between the IoT integration and synergy are statistically significant and strong relation with each other. Structural equation model. Structural equation model was applied to propose a model towards the relationship among internet application integration, internet application operation, technical challenges and competitive pressure, relative adoption advantage, synergy, strategic IoT planning, and internet application performance. A model is a theory which explains the relationship among the different variables. The simplified model explicit that the Internet of Things technology performance in the supermarket store identified that there is a significant relationship between identified variables, namely Internet application integration, relative adoption advantage, synergy, strategic IoT planning, and Internet application performance. The study proves that in technical challenges and competitive pressure is not inducing the synergy and the strategic IoT planning. To conclude, structural equation model indicates that the goodness of fit is the model. It has clearly determined the internet application performances. Further, the results concludes that strategic IoT planning, internet application integration, relative adoption advantage, and synergy are the significantly determining the internet application performance in the retail industry. The adoptions of internet applications leads on these effective integrations, operation, advantage, strategic planning, and synergy enhancement in the particularly supermarket study area. Higher strategic planning and synergy, higher is the internet application performance through the IoT supermarket and retail industry. Independent sample t-test and one-way analysis of variance has been applied to explore the significance of mean difference among the supermarkets, retailers, store attributes with respect to IoT aspects. The result indicates that few store attributes have the significance of mean difference with the respect to the selected IoT dimensions in the ANOVA. Managerial implications and conclusions. This research was aimed to explore the determinants of IoT application and its performance in the retail industry. It is evident that internet application performance of organized retail stores such as supermarkets are significantly influenced by internet application integration, internet application operation, relative adoption advantage, synergy, and strategic IoT planning, whereas technical and competitive challenge do not have the significant role in the determining the IoT performance in the retail industry. To conclude, Internet of Things was highly impacted the way of retail business is being conducted today. IoT is a key determinant to make the retail business more live and highly performed in order to fulfill the expectations of the customers by offered a wide range of goods in their organized retail environment. Internet of Things makes the retail business safer, secure, controllable, and profitable among the different level of store performance. Internet of Things facilitates the retailers for the better inventory management, warehouse management, logistics, and supply chain management and customer relationship management. Especially technology as the RFID and other technology makes the business more convenient and controllable in a competitive environment. Internet of Things is the innovative that makes the retail business towards the growth and development across all the aspects. The major components such as safety, security, risk, and uncertainty needed to be addressed by the retailers in order to make the customers delight. IoT provides the platforms to effectively utilize every resources efficiently and effectively. The technology development in the retail industry is highly associated with internet operation nowadays. Therefore, retailers in India are suggested to invest smartly in their business for making the industry more live and competitive. At the outset, it is in the hands of the retailers, suppliers, mediators, and customers to make the industry more performance-centric rather organizational-centric. Scope for the future research direction. This study can be extended to the unorganized retail sector growth and tendency towards the adoptions of IoTs in their day-to-day business practices. Further, the impact of IoTs on the retail firm profitability can be also measured. In addition, a separate study on this and adoptions of the IoT in the retail outlets of the shopping malls can be carried out. Further, studies on the exclusively for the adoptions of RFID technology adoptions in the inventory management of unorganized retail sectors may be conducted to explore the grassroots level scenario. A separate study on the apparel retail outlets on the integrations and performance of the IoTs in their day-to-day business will yield more helpful lessons for the apparel retailers. The exclusively study on different linguistic groups can be studied to explore the role of social cultural changes in the performance of retailer and apparel retail industries in India. Thank you.
A very good presentation by Mr. Ramesh Kumar PM. Now, it is my job to ask the questions raised by the foreign examiner and Indian examiner. Foreign examiner has not raised any question, and he has rated the thesis as highly recommended. And really, it is an excellent job done by the candidate under the supervision and guidance of Dr. Shanti. A very detailed concept explanation, the theories, and also the statistical tools which are applied very, very aptly. Various tools have been taken for analysis purpose. Indian examiner has raised the following question. Number one, researcher has formulated a null hypothesis for this research work. Null hypothesis is used only of testing purpose in statistical analysis. In dissertation, only research hypothesis should be written. What is your reply? Null hypothesis, it should not be taken for research purposes, she has stated. What is your answer?
Thank you, ma'am. The regarding of hypothesis, the study was adopted 12 research hypotheses to test the relationship between variables selected for the study. In order to maintain the value neutrality concept, the null hypotheses were framed The term research hypothesis also represent and support that it can be addressed in the form of the null and alternate hypothesis supported in the existing literatures.
Number 2, there should be more information on sample. So now you can give how your samples were selected and all about your sampling design.
Judgment sampling is one of the sophisticated sampling technique for the primary study. In this study, to select this in respondents to certain parameters were adopted to ensure the suitability of the samples for this present research. The respondents fall in these criteria such as residing in the Chennai city and adopted IoT at functional level in the supermarkets. Different IoT practices tailored task. The estimated sample was determined with the help of Coherent's 1977 formula for the sample size estimation. The result supports that 330 samples were adequate. In the present study, the sample size of 342 were finalized with adequate and applicability. Apart from this, KMO values for all the variables proves that the sampling size is adequate since the value is more than 0.6 in all the cases. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself, ma'am.
When one is talking about IoT, one must realize that AI, that is artificial intelligence, is power behind IoTs. Researcher has completely ignored this aspect. What is your answer? AI is relevant for your topic, or IoTs can be studied without AI?
The study without this, without the artificial intelligence has been taken. Actually, the role of artificial intelligence has grown the importance in the retail industry since the present study limited to its scopes. The attempt was extensively made to this and justify the research problem. So the role and relevance of artificial intelligence can be considered for the future research work. Thank you.
Ma'am, you can unmute yourself, ma'am. Ma'am, unmute yourself and speak, ma'am. Vimala, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're resolving the issue.
Yeah.
In India, AI and IoT are still in nascent stage. It has to go a long way. How far in your research it can be a factor, or it can be the guidance for your topic? So, that is, still it is an infant stage in India. Whatever be your findings, can it be applicable to the future?
The IoT technology paves several ways to transforming the retail industry. Technology was emerged the inevitable forces in every industry. An attempt was made to understand and explicit the technological transformation in the place in this retail environment. This is the main purpose for these studies to expliciting the supermarket store environment in future becomes the most dynamic because and adoptions of IoTs such as blockchainings and artificial intelligence integrated robotics method, like we using e-wallets, the digital money, etc. For this IoT order to develop the performance and profitability of the retail environment.
Okay. Now I need few clarifications. In table 4.1, the second variable, e-retailing, you have mentioned initial stage, middle stage, later stage. Can you explain what do you mean by stages here? Either based on the years of experience the business is done, or the different stages in the business, like introduction. Which one is your point of study here?
Here for this, we using for this on a product life cycle, introduction, growth, and maturity stages. Like that way, I taken for this one. And here for this, e-retailing incorporations in the retail, physical retail stores, they are adapted for this online virtual platforms, integrated with a virtual platform, and they're selling the product also. For through this Flipkart and Amazon and other classified with portals. So those are adapted based on this initial stage they are adapted, or the middle stage or last stage they are adapted. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I also want to get a clarification. IoTs, you have referred 9 specific points in your question number one, whether what kind of IoTs or IoT technologies are adopted in the supermarket, and have you concentrated that for each item, what is the implication of what is the performance effect, because your focus is on performance. Okay, so on each item, whether it is reflected in the performance or adoption or implementation, whatever be your focus of your study.
Thank you, ma'am. For the multiple response we adapted for these studies, the retail supermarket stores are adapted the various technologies. So that's why we requested for these respondents to answering these multiple response of this and it can't be an apply for this ANOVA and t-test for this examinations to contribute to identify these differentiations, mean differentiations, and influence for these performances based on the RFID tags. It will be helps to this in a retail supermarket store internal operational performances, and for the POS point of sales, it will be helps to these external operational efficiencies for the maintaining the inventory and accounting management. And sensors, it helps to know this inventories for this replenish movement, and ERP for this human controlling in the human movement control in the stores, and barcodes, it will help us to the inventory management for the internal operational activities, and e-wallet, it will help to this and improvise the customers usages and make the convenience to the customers, and the wireless camera for the security purpose, digital and VOI radios were used for this and employees and monitoring the customers, providing the communications to them regarding the offers and notifications, and e-store applications.
What I asked is, each item, for example, radio frequency identification tags you have mentioned as the first item. What is that implication on your organizational adoption and organizational performance, like that? It has not been done. Okay. So whether your perception is different, or you want to concentrate on some of the objectives or something like that?
I need to concentrate on this one, ma'am, because here I applied for this and a test. It can't be an identify the significant mean differences. So need to be an add for the future study to determining this and influence and the performances of this and organized retail stores.
Okay. And just a small doubt, in the 12th question, second item, rank the following on the basis of impact of IoT's application in the store. you have given the second item as increase employees. Whether the usage of IoTs increase the number of employees in supermarkets?
No, ma'am. It's definitely not. It helps to increase the employees effectively to perform in the stores. So identify, because the study was to identify these and organize retail stores for their employee size, to identify the employee size and their employees performances. So study was conducted only for this and retail supermarket, collected for this and there is employee size is how much for the employees is contributing to IoT performances. And the results are
Gives an understanding that IoT give for a number of employees in the supermarkets. That's why I have asked. First open. Participants can unmute your mic and ask a question or through chat box. Participants can ask the questions by unmuting or by chat box. Chat box. Okay, you can raise your questions through chat box.
Participants, if you have any queries, so please post in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and then you can ask. Yes, Jabba Samuel, you have raised your hands. If you want to ask any question, you can ask, please.
Some audience questions. It's an example of some questions you can ask us. Otherwise, I normally don't ask any questions. My parents, you are forcing me. You can ask some questions because at least one or two questions should be asked to the audience. Okay. Ramesh, what is the relevance of the topic on this pandemic situation? Of course, it is out of the research area, I know very well. But this situation has come suddenly. So probably the grade also I want to. I don't normally appreciate before declaring the result also. But I want to say that this type of work will help for the future. What is your view? Or probably you can give an answer. How can this same study can be taken in future by the researchers from the point of view of these unforeseen situations?
So, after this COVID situations, the behavior of this consumers and this retailers as pattern has been changed using the technologies, and it can be it not be in a long-lasting findings over the period of times, and the behavior patterns unlikely to be in a change with this current situations, and the technology usage level also increased by the customer using by the customers, and for the improvising their business, the using adapter for this and artificial intelligence providing the e-tailings, the transfer with this and e-tailing, the physical stores, the adapter for the physical stores. Now the adapter of after the COVID using for this and e-application or other technology applications to reaching the stores. Other than reaching the stores, they're using the technologies. Thank you, sir. Unmute. Unmute. For CFA and EFA is the same study, adapter induced in both. For this study, we adapted the instruments from the existing literatures to adapter for this an exploratory factor analysis with the principal component analysis. And after applying for the exploratory factor analysis, need to be in a validate, it's not in a mandatory, but need to be in a validate with the using of goodness of fit test confirmatory factor analysis. So study have the objective need development of model. So we applied for this in a study.
This is Bhavani from Guru Nanak College. This is Kola. Can you please explain about precision marketing? What does it mean?
Ma'am, can you repeat, ma'am?
What is precision marketing?
Oh. Precision marketing is a technique that helps the marketer for designing the successful marketing strategy in order to retain the existing customers and also attract the new customers into this business. And precision marketing, it emphasizes the relevance of the retention and adoption technique effectively and enhancing the relative performances. Further, precision marketing strategies helps to overcome the competitions by reducing the total cost of doing the business. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Audience.
Sir. Sir, Dinesh sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Sir, Dinesh sir.
Yes, sir.
So kindly unmute the Neeraja Raghubharati.
Yeah, she's speaking, sir. Dr. Vimala's, I just renamed her.
No,
Yeah.
connected.
Yes, her voice is audible, sir. Yes.
Ma'am, your voice is audible, ma'am.
Is there any more questions or can we wind up?
Wind up. You can wind up.
Yes. So, I really appreciate the sincere and the detailed study which has been taken by Mr. Ramesh, and he satisfactorily defined the questions raised by the Indian examiner, and also to make it clear the questions raised by me. The credit also goes to the supervisor and guide, Dr. Shanti. It shows the commitment of the supervisor and guide and the candidate taken the real effort in the research work, and it is a new concept which has been taken for the study of your research. And the applications will be useful for the retailers to their advantage, though your study is restricted to retail supermarkets. Now, the retail supermarkets in the present scenario, I notice with the help of e-commerce and on internet, they satisfy the requirements of the ultimate consumers. So it is a need of the hour. Definitely, your suggestions, your conclusions would have been of great help to the supermarketers and the retailers. I congratulate the candidate, Mr. Ramesh, PM, and the guide and supervisor, Dr. Shanti. I recommend to the University of Madras to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy to Mr. Ramesh PM, and henceforth he will be called Dr. Ramesh PM from now onwards. And heartfelt congratulations to Ramesh.
Congratulations, the candidate and Shant and Vimala for the good conduct of the Viva. Congrats.
Thank you, Srimati, Dr. Srimati, and
Thank you.
Principal of
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Pachabas
நீ ஏன்
College
mask-
for Women.
Okay. நீ ஏன் மாஸ்க் எல்லாம் போட்டுட்டு இருக்க விமலா?
Conducting it in a more methodical way. And even yesterday she rang up and appreciated the work of my candidate. Two things I ensure. One, it is contemporary, and the second thing is that all my candidates do on their own. Initially, they may find it very difficult, but over the period, they know the value of their work. And I congratulate the candidate, Mr. PM Ramesh Kumar, now Dr. PM Ramesh Kumar, for all his sincere work. And even I like the way the preparation of PPTs and etc. Even for minute details, he used to take care. And I thank all my colleagues, my head of the department, my other research scholars, Dr. Selva, Ms. Abhinaya, Aparna, for all the help. Thank you all the participants for your encouraging words. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Congratulations once again to the candidate and the supervisor and the guide.
Yeah.
Real work. Always the true work and the true effort will have to go through the hardships. Okay. Finally, the end result will be really, really applaudable. And it has so happened with this candidate also. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity given to me by the University of Madras.